React is a game where you can discover chemical reactions and build molecules along the way. Here's how to play. Order the 15 kinds of reaction cards in a grid according to their reference numbers on the bottom left corners. Shuffle and put the other 3 decks in the center of the table. There are 4 types of cards: reactions, substrates and reagents, and event cards. Players start off with a reaction map, a marker, a lab bench, and a radical bromination card. Follow the illustration on the radical bromination card and add a secondary or tertiary bromine anywhere on your lab bench. There are 3 game levels to challenge your inner chemist. The goal of the game is to reach a target functional group on the reaction map based on the game's difficulty. Each number on the reaction map corresponds to a reaction card that you can use to go from one molecule to the next. On the reaction map, the easy, medium, and hard versions of the game are color coordinated to guide you to reach that target molecule. Each number on the reaction map corresponds to a different reaction you can discover. Now that we have established what each card does and how it corresponds to the reaction map, here's how to play. Each turn, a player will draw 1 card from the top of 2 decks among the substrate, event, or reagent cards. At this point, the player has 4 options. He could pass, letting the next player draw her cards. Players can also exchange combinations of cards in their hands for new reactions. Follow the list at the bottom of each card for guidance. For example, bromine says you also need alkenes and water to collect the reaction called halohydration, as shown below. The third option is to perform a previously discovered reaction. If a player has all the reagent cards that match the reaction card he already collected, he can get rid of those reagent cards. Then, by following the directions on the reaction card, he can modify the molecule on his lab bench. For example, this player discarded the water card and completed the SN1 reaction. The last option is to play an event card by following its instructions and discarding it. There are 2 types of event cards. Some have a spark and others do not. Event cards without a spark can be played during your turn. In addition to any actions already taken, players can play an event card with a spark. Simply place it face down at the end of your turn. Surprise an opponent by turning that card face up during their turn. Some events can sabotage other opponents while others give you an advantage. To review, there are 4 options each turn: pass, exchange substrate and reagent cards for a reaction, discard reagent cards to draw a reaction on your lab bench, or play an event card. Remember, you can only keep 10 cards in your hand at any point in time. What happens when the deck is depleted? Simply shuffle the discard pile and use it as a new deck. After multiple rounds, players will advance through the reaction map. Once one player has reached the final target molecule of that reaction map, they have won the game. Learning organic chemistry has never been this easy with React, the organic chemistry game. Thank you for watching.